So one of the totally bonkers ideas that they've come up with, because EV batteries take such a long time to charge, they came up with this crazy idea to actually swap them out. So you drive your car into this massive booth that has robots and other devices in it that actually removes the battery from the bottom of your car and replaces it with a new one that's fully charged, and so therefore you can avoid all the inconvenience of charging. It's a ridiculous school science project, MacGyver idea to try and get around the obvious drawback of an EV, which is the length of time it takes to charge. It's fine for a one-off or a small-scale project, but as soon as you try to scale this up, it's ridiculous. It can only be done in small projects, and Stellantis, they're trying exactly this for a fleet of Fiat 500s in Madrid. Starts battery swapping. Stellantis, through its free-to-move car-sharing service, is partnering with US tech company Ampol to introduce battery-swapping technology in Madrid as they seek to win over consumers by offering a faster alternative to plugging into a charger. The partners have opened a battery-swapping station in Madrid and are offering the service to a fleet of 40 Fiat 500e vehicles in Stellantis car-sharing program. It takes 5 minutes for a full charge, well, a battery swap is what they mean, at an Ampol station, which free-to-move drivers can find with their mobile app. Boosted by a, wait for it, €9.8 million grant from the Spanish government, that's the Spanish taxpayers, Ampol plans to introduce several more battery swapping stations across the Spanish capital and expand the fleet to 100 Fiat 500e models over the next couple of months, Ampol President John de Souza told Automotive News Europe. More battery swapping stations in other Spanish cities and elsewhere in Europe will follow soon, he said, declining to say how many and where. He did say, however, that Ampol will add a battery swapping station in Tokyo in the fourth quarter of this year. Well, as I said, these things work very well in small-scale projects, but they cannot and will never be scaled up to general use. It's great for a few dozen cars like this, 40 or 100, but they've all got to be exactly the same. Obviously, all the cars have to have exactly the same battery connection. They're never going to be able to standardize this across all the EV manufacturers. It's only going to be limited, very limited use. It's more like a junior school science project than something that can be genuinely scaled to alleviate charging delays.